Are you still scraping the wax off your hands? Qué misa tan chida, ¿verdad? Aquí en la oscuridad, nada más con las velas en la qué misa tan chida. What a cool mass. Think about it for a moment. Electricity is a recent invention for us as a human race. Think about that. That perhaps even during the lifetime of some of us, we remember when we first got electricity in our homes. And if not us, maybe if you asked your parents or your grandparents, they remember when they first got electricity. Y antes de eso, no teníamos la electricidad. ¿Me explico? Por miles y miles y miles de años no teníamos la electricidad. We had fires and candles and lamps, but we didn't have electricity. We couldn't flip a switch. And so in a world like that, where when the sun set, it became dark, really dark, not good for those of us who are afraid of the dark, it was a scary time. But the church celebrates how in the middle of all that darkness, Christ brought light. A light in darkness. Y eso es lo que celebramos en esta tarde tan bonita. La luz de Cristo. En medio de la oscuridad de este mundo. En medio de la oscuridad del pecado. Tonight's readings make for a long Mass. Did you notice what just happened? We had a lot of readings, more than usual, right? Because tonight we tell the story of our salvation from the creation of the world to the call of Abraham and Sarah, to Moses and the liberation of the people from Egypt and slavery. And those stories are important because they prefigure what we celebrate tonight. Christ rescuing us from the slavery of death and sin. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hemos visto en estos días muchas piñatas en las calles, ¿verdad? Have you seen a lot of piñata vendors along the streets? Some people might look at that and say, why would they encourage kids to beat the Easter Bunny? Pero todos nosotros sabemos el significado de la piñata, ¿verdad? La piñata originalmente simbolizó el pecado, o mejor dicho, los 7 pecados capitales, y es por eso que la piñata tradicional tiene 7 cuernos. ¿Me explico? The original piñata has 7 horns on it. Have you seen those 7-horn piñatas? What do those 7 horns represent? They represent the 7 capital sins. The sins that most affect us as human beings. And what's so beautiful about tonight, and what's so beautiful about this symbol of the piñata, is that this is what our life is all about. Beating back the sin in our lives, think of the 7-horn piñata, beating back the sin in our lives so that the grace of God can pour forth. ¿No es lo que pasa cada vez que tenemos la piñata? ¿Qué tiene adentro la piñata? Pues claro, los dulces. Así que al batallar contra los pecados de nuestro mundo, ¿qué pasa entonces? Pues la gracia de Dios se derrama y se derrama en este mundo como los dulces de la piñata. And in short, that's what we celebrate tonight. That Christ didn't just stay inside the tomb. Instead, he burst forth, sharing the grace of God, sharing light and life and joy and grace with us. Sinners though we were, living in darkness as we were. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Brothers and sisters, this piñata is still in pretty good condition, but we all heard yesterday what happened to Christ. He was battered and broken. Fortunately, that wasn't the end of the story, because he rose again, bringing light and life to all. So now that we have electricity, what a beautiful symbol it is, huh? Of the light of Christ in our world. Every time we see a light in our churches or in our homes, those lights, whether it's in the form of a candle or an electric bulb, for us symbolize the light of Christ. Alimentados por la palabra de Dios y por esta Eucaristía, que salgamos de aquí trayendo y compartiendo la luz de Cristo con los demás. Cristo ha resucitado. Aleluya.